Hello, welcome to Chapter 6 and Chapter 7, Congress and the Presidency. So this week I just wanted to give you a broad overview of these chapters you're reading and also on Obama as Most Racial, the introduction to the book by Professor Michael Tesler, whose book really chronicles President Obama's presidency and how race played a fundamental role in that. And then So in Chapter 6, we begin with Congress as who are the representatives, basic concepts of the nature of congressional representation. So constituents and representatives. We the people, again, who are the people and how we elect our representatives and who do they really represent us? Those are fundamental questions as you're reading through here. We'll get the nuts and bolts of how this works. Also on the unrepresented, who is not represented, who is not of the people within these. And then here you have these sections, how are districts created. You're going to hear a lot about redistricting, gerrymandering, majority-minority districts. Who are the members of Congress? What are these different types of representation? Descriptive, symbolic, substantive, and party leadership. How is it structured? Diversity within Congress, how leadership in the bicameral makeup of the House and the Senate, committees, how things get done, and caucuses. Why are there the need for caucuses? So as we're thinking about this, as you're reading through, think about how this is occurring here. Okay, so as we move from this chapter and on to Chapter 7 on the presidency in the Congress. Let me get back to this. Presidency and the relationship with the Congress. You're looking at the executive now and how they deal with that second branch of government. So what has diversity been in the presidency? You see not many. What is the process? How does it laid out? Who's the funding campaign? We know because of Citizens United versus FEC 2010, which allowed unlimited amounts of corporate funding to come into politics, very heavily influences the amount of millions. What are the presidential powers that are taking place? Executive orders per year, the power that the president has to issue executive powers circumventing Congress. And what are the foreign powers? The veto power, the organization of the branch, the cabinet, and the executive office of the presidency. And here are all these detailed and which years they were established. And when we end to think about this, what is the relationship between presidents and Congress? How is this structured and how is it going? So this is one takeaway that I want us to think about. And as we move into, after this secondary posting, how these two institutions are structured and how they work with each other, don't work well with each other. So that'll be all for now as we get through this, the readings through this week, and Michael Tesler's Obama's Most Racial.